Hey man, E-Vapors, man. And it's Sunday again, man. We're watching Cartalk
It is.
TV with Carshow Rail, and we got a super dope, fantabulous, spectacular guest on the show tonight, man. This brother right here. And he goes by Swaggpack Shaq, in case y'all don't know who he is, man. What's up, Shaq?
What's going on, y'all? I'm sitting here trying to I'm logging on to y'all's the stream from my computer so we could
Yeah,
get them
yeah,
views
yeah.
and stuff up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No doubt, no doubt, man. Y'all see my man is interactive, man. He ain't just coming on here talking to y'all, man. He pulling everything up, man. Want to see what's going on in the chat and everything, just in case y'all drop something in there that he might need to
Yeah,
see. Now we're gonna do our best to throw it up on the screen for you, but I like to see that the fact that you're involved with what's going on, man. Look, let's
got to
go ahead
be.
and get this thing started, man. You know, I'm always interested, man. Being from North Carolina and Carso Red being from up north in Baltimore, man. I'm always interested to know where people are from. So go ahead and just kind of let the people know, where is Shaq from?
Um, Shaq is from the Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. Born, left there when I was about 6 years old. Moved
Hold
around.
on, look, is this an accident, coincidence?
Why?
I
What happened?
I mean, I got the Jamaican flag on. I'm just saying, like, it's nearby where you from, right? This ain't too far away,
Nope.
is it?
No, it ain't too far. No, not at all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think that's a coincidence, man. I didn't know this about you, so I'm representing the islands, and you from the islands, man. See how everything worked together, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yes,
what
sir.
brought you to mainland USA?
Um, we moved when I was 6, and they left because of the hurricanes. They got sick and tired of hurricanes, so we moved. I moved to New Orleans, stayed there for a couple years, and I moved with my dad in Denver. Stayed there for most of my school ages. I left Denver in the middle of my senior year. Moved
Hmm.
down to Atlanta in 2007, and then I pretty much been here ever since, except for when I left for the military in 2010. I left in 2010, came back in 2014, 2000 yeah 2014, and then I was stationed down there in Columbus, Georgia. So you know, been here ever
Gotcha,
since.
gotcha, man. And myself did some time in the military. Carsha Rail did some time in the military, man. What sparked you to join the military?
Um, I joined the military because my mom was she didn't have her citizenship, right? And they had sent her back to where she's from. She's from St. Lucia,
Hmm.
British Virgin Islands. So they had sent her back over there, and I was like, I'm gonna join the military, one, so I could, take care of, because my wife, we were engaged, and I want to take care of my wife, and we want to start our family and all that. And then two, I
Yeah.
wanted to be able to bring my mom back, so that way she could live with me and have some type of stable type living. So
Yeah.
that was the two reasons why I joined. So
Yeah, yeah, no, that's tough, man. Because less than 1% of Americans actually, have joined the military. You know what I'm saying? It's a
hmm
small percentage of people that actually join the military. So I'm always curious why somebody joined. Everybody got a different story. Sometimes you're escaping violence. Sometimes you're looking for a career. Sometimes you're looking to go to school. But I salute you, bro, for making that decision because it is a life altering decision. It is a situation where you are saying you're putting your life on the line for the
hmm
country. You know what I'm saying? So I never take it lightly when somebody does 1 week in the military or they do 35 years in the military. It's all the same to me that you say, hey, I'm gonna raise my right hand and do that for the country, bro. That's so salute to you.
and that first week ain't no joke.
Well, come on, man. You said
I'll
first
never
week,
forget that.
first night. What about first night, man? What
Well,
about first
That
night?
first night, the
yeah,
first night was bad, but like that.
What about the first night, bro? You forget the week, man. The first
Man,
night, you land in the bed. No, first morning. Yeah,
yeah.
first morning.
No, jumping off the bus.
Jumping off the bus.
Jumping
I
off.
was about to say, like, we didn't have no first night, because when we jumped off the bus, we was up for 3 days
Oh
Hold
and
wow,
don't
on.
go to sleep.
wow.
You went to basic in Georgia. What
I went
where at?
to I went to basic in Fort Jackson, South Carolina.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
Action
Yeah,
Jackson. Gotcha.
yeah. So it was it. I was like, what? Like when I got off the bus, I'm like, what the hell I just get myself into? Like,
Come on, tell the truth. Tell
I
it.
was
No,
scared as hell,
tell the truth,
scared
man.
as hell.
Come on,
I'm. I
man.
was like, what the?
I hear people talk about military all the time, man, and nobody ever tells these stories right here. Everybody's like, yes, I was a war hero, and you know,
Oh,
I Man, that first night, or now you're saying the first 3 days for you was like torture.
It was torture, and like I remember getting off the bus. We got our bags. They got our bags lined up, and then you see the drill sergeants coming. And you're like, okay, cool. And then they just start yelling and yelling. But that's crazy because I was in processing, and they was like, yeah, y'all think this is bad? Just wait till you actually get the basic. I'm like, wait a minute, we ain't at basic yet. So we do our in processing, get all our stuff, and then they put us on the bus. It's like, hey, everybody, put your head in your bag. Don't look up. And we like, what? So we riding around an hour with our head down in our bag, and then finally the bus stop, and then drill sergeants get on the bus just yelling, right? Get your asses off the bus. Get your asses off the bus. And mind you, we got 3-4 duffel bags, and we try not to do nothing crazy or mess nothing up because, you know, if you mess something up, they tripping on you. So we get off the bus. They go, drop your bags right there. Then as soon as we drop our bags, they got us doing push-ups. If you drop your bag before you get to the spot, they got you doing push-ups. I was like, what in the hell have I done to myself?
Yes,
and
sir.
It was bad because when we finally did get inside the building, right? I tell everybody this, right? We get inside the building, we pick our bed, and they're like, all right, everybody dump out everything out your bag. So I had one of them big ass like laundry detergent things, the powder. So I forgot it was in there. I'm dumping out my bag, and that shit dump and spill all over the place. Man, when I tell you I was scared as shit. I'm like, they about to get my ass. So what I did, packed up my stuff real quick and moved to another bed so they wouldn't get me. But man, it was, them first few, I'm gonna say the first few weeks before they started. The first few weeks was crazy.
Yeah, they try to break.
Yeah, they definitely break you. Definitely.
Yeah.
It was fun though.
Yeah. So when did the switch occur to go from, you know, terrified, scared to like, yo, I'm kind of digging this thing, man. When did that? At what point was that?
What basic was 10 weeks? So I want to say like maybe week 4 is when you're like, okay, things are starting to get a little bit easier. They starting to give us a little bit more time to eat. They starting to laugh a little bit, not yell so much. So,
you said time to eat. Hold on, you glossed over that, man. Tell the people what you're saying. They gave you a little more time to eat.
They give us a little. Okay, so in the beginning, you stand in line, you move through the cafeteria, you get your food, you sit down, you take a bite. They tell your ass to get up, and we like, wait a minute, hold on, what you mean? So what we would always try to do is always try to be first in line for our platoon because if you in the back, you ain't getting no kind of eats. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we fighting to be first because we know as soon as we get in there, we get a little bit more time because they're gonna wait for everybody to get in before they tell you to get up. But the line is moving quick, so you don't got much time. So be in the front of the line, chow that shit down, and get the hell on because,
Man, it's funny when you said that, man. I'm having a flashback right now. I can hear the forks and spoons hitting it because it's quiet. You know, talking.
Nobody talking.
Nobody's talking. So how often do you go to a cafeteria, a food court, where nobody's talking? So you don't hear the forks and the spoons clanging on the plate. But that's all you hear is the forks, the spoons clanging on the tray, not plates. I'm sorry, on the trays.
Yeah.
And you're like inches away from your plate. You're not even sitting back having a meal. You're literally scarfing down, man.
Yeah,
I don't think people you scarfing it, bro. So that's
you
funny.
Got no time. You don't got no time to do nothing. And then we so hungry. We sitting there stealing peanut butter packets. Like we sticking them shits in our drawers, right? So we can sneak them out. The peanut butter packets, the granola bars, the little Pop-Tarts, the single Pop-Tarts. We sticking them in our drawers and sneaking out with the shit because we so hungry. We trying to save something for later. It was crazy. Fun times though. Fun times.
That's crazy. Hey, look, we trying to help y'all out. So if y'all thinking about joining the military, man, we giving y'all the secrets and tips and tools.
Giving y'all the keys.
Basic training. Be prepared. I didn't say don't go. I didn't say don't go. I'm just saying we give you the inside tools. That's all we're saying. We give you the inside tips.
Inside tools. Yep.
Yeah, man. Because
I mean, I heard they lightened up a lot since I went through, but I mean, without the military, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So,
wow. Yeah. So you did your time in the military, man, and you just mentioned like you wouldn't be where you are today without that. What was the next step after the military for you and your family?
I got out. I wasn't trying to get out, but I got medically discharged because I got injured overseas.
Yes, sir.
So they med boarded me, and I ended up getting 100% disability and all that stuff. So that set me up. Yeah. Set me up to have a little bit more financial freedom.
Yeah.
To the point that if I don't want to have to go work for somebody, it's not like a necessity. Like I don't have to if I don't want to.
Yeah.
So it set me up good with that. And then, you know, taking care of the schooling, because with all that, they paid for my school. I got my bachelor's degree in business management, business, and my associates in business administration. And military paid for all that. No student loans, nothing. I didn't have to pay out of pocket. Matter of fact, they paid me to go to school. So I was like, So I went to University of Phoenix, and to be full time at University of Phoenix, you only had to go 1 day out a week for 4 hours, and then they pay you. Yeah, so they pay you, you know, that money per month to go to school. So I was good money. I wish I didn't finish, because I would still be going to school to collect that check.
Yeah. Well, look. I mean, I don't know if hey, we can talk offline, man. There's some veteran, you know, opportunities to go back to school, even if you know you don't have much GI Bill time left or anything like that. You can have 1 month left of GI Bill time, and there's some opportunities for you to go to school as a disabled veteran, because I'm a disabled veteran myself, and I read about different opportunities, man. So I definitely will share that with you and anybody else that's watching the show, man. You're a veteran, even if you're not a disabled veteran, man. You know, inbox me, man. We can see what might be out there for you, man. Maybe they do a review of your records, and you may have some percent, which is good, even if it's quote unquote. I know it's gonna sound crazy, 0%. It's still good because you still may have an opportunity for maybe even free medical or dental through the VA.
And that percentage, that 0%, can always be bumped up at a later time. So it's just getting your foot in the door, get that 0%. If get any percentage, you know what I'm saying? But if that's 0, get that, and then it'll get your foot in the door and make it a little bit easier. Somebody that's, you know, trying to go through the VA and all that stuff.
Yeah. So y'all thought Swaggpack Shaq, you know, was just up on, you know, his doors on his car was the only thing that was up, man. He up on game in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't judge a book by its cover, man. And it's funny, man, because our covers are the way we look, you know, the way we dress. You know, that's our cover. You know, they don't know what's on the first page or the second page, you know, of the story in life, man. If you don't mind sharing, man, are there some moments in your life, man, in your story that was like extremely difficult, and you maybe felt like it was going to be difficult to turn the page for the next chapter, man? Anything that kind of sticks out for you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I know everybody that knows me and knows the story. Lost my wife in 2018. I thought that was the end, you know, but after support from family and going through therapy and the support groups, make sure if y'all going through any type of depression or anything, I know people look down on therapy and all that. For all the folks that's watching, get y'all some help.
Say it,
bro. Get y'all some help.
Say it again, sir.
People feel people feel like the pride and like, nah, I don't need to talk to nobody. No, I don't need no help. But that stuff really do help, because holding stuff in is not good for your mental, for your soul, for none of that. So it's good to talk to people, even if just talk to people. You could talk to the pastor, talk to a doctor, talk to a therapist. I mean, it's just don't hold it in. Don't hold it in, because it's not going to be good for your health. So.
Yeah. So is that one of the ways you kind of coped or managed through that difficult situation with your wife?
Yeah, that was one of the ways. And then I also started a foundation. My foundation is called Pama Foundation, and I kind of like threw myself into it to help others who's dealing with the same thing or dealt with the same thing I dealt with. Our main foundation is to educate people and awareness, because a lot of people don't even know what meningitis is. That's what my wife passed from, and 1 in 5 people who get the bacterial meningitis, they die, and people don't know that. So I was like, let me start this foundation. My wife will want me to help people. She loves to help people, so let me see if I can help people. So I started the foundation. We're building awareness. My main thing for me right now my sector is the car show stuff. I have other people that's involved, and they handle different types of events to raise. But we raise money, and the money goes to either research, so we can get more research going about it, so we can learn more, as well as scholarships. We just gave out 2 scholarships for high school graduates. And what they have to do for the scholarship is write a research paper about meningitis, and give us a video, you know, talking about it, their thoughts about it. And then, you know, we pick the winners. The first place winner this year got $2,000. The second place winner got $1,000. So, that's one way to spread it, because once we help these college kids realize what meningitis is, they can go and they can spread the word about it as well as us using their videos and posting them on our website or our Instagram page or wherever we can post it. So it's good. It's moving. We're going in the right direction. Things are moving right. So I know she'd be looking down, smiling on me right now for the foundation. Pama, it stands for Priscilla Anne Marie April Hodge. That's her name, so it's just her initials. And
Okay.
So
Nah, that's good, man. And again, were you about to jump in, Carter? Were you about to say something?
No, I was just piggybacking, man. I love that. Paying homage to, not only your wife, but just to support the whole, everybody that's going through that similar disease. I think that's important that we always, spread awareness to other things that's going on outside of, your four walls that's inside your house. Like, other people are going through other things as well, man, that may not even be on your radar, that you may not even know about. I just found out about the disease maybe a couple years ago, going to a similar event like yours. And I was like, what's meningitis? I was like, oh, okay. And look, I found out 3 decades, 3 decades into life, man. So it's always spread awareness, man.
Yeah. So that's the goal.
Yeah. And I like the fact that you are immersing yourself into different things, man, because outside of talking to people like you shared, I think it's important to have your hands busy, with something that will help you keep your mind off of the big things that really, hurt you in life, man. I know for a fact, man, that those beautiful kids of yours, man, provide a lot of joy to you, man. Tell us about some of the things you like to do with your kids.
Well, my oldest, he loves video games, so we'll play video games. My middle child, he loves bugs. I don't really rock with the bugs too much, but if he like it, then I love it. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be my scientist. I think he's in the advanced program in school. He's only in first. Well, he's going to second grade now, but he's in the advanced program in school. And then my baby girl, she's gonna be just like me, and she's stuck to my hip. She goes everywhere I go. She's, she keeps a smile on everybody's face, and everybody loves her. Everybody spoils her. I'm like, nah, stop giving her candy, stop giving her chips, stop. Like, but people just can't help it. If you see me, you'll probably see her unless at a car show. I try to keep her away from the car shows because she doesn't like the noise and she be all over the place. So I try to, but yeah.
Yeah. No, that's dope, man. I always just think about people that really, spend time with their family, man. I have so much respect for them because, what good would it be to obtain cars, notoriety, and then, you don't know your own flesh and blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you ever find a hard balance of doing the foundation, car stuff, car meets, car shows, and balancing family time? Do you ever struggle with that?
No, not really. Cause like I said, I got a whole support team that, supports me and I have some people working this, some people working that. And then my parents help out and, so I manage it pretty good, but I'm starting to shift my focus more towards the foundation and like putting on car shows so we can spread more awareness. So I'm trying to shift my focus towards that instead of participating. Because I feel like I could do a lot more good, putting on and spreading the word. So we're currently working on that to make our Pork and Torque. That's the name of my car show, the Pork and Torque, a national thing. So it's in the works, and we'll see how things go. But yeah, that's our focus right now. So.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something that's funny to me, man. Like most of the guys that I know named Shaq, like their name is not really Shaq. Their name is not Shaquille. It's just like a nickname from. Usually, it's derived from the basketball player. For some reason, maybe they tall and they nickname is Shaq. It has nothing to do with their actual name. And I know that's your name, but this is something. Just give me some background on what we're looking at here on the screen. Give me a little bit of background right here, if you don't mind.
So that's me and Big Shaq at the Pork and Torque. Big Shaq is a part of my foundation. He's involved. He gets us going in the right direction. He gets us connected with the right people. He's also a part of my car club. In that clip right there, we're walking and we're actually shooting for the his TV show, Shaq's Life, season 2. So that's where you see the cameras and the big old fuzzy mic and all that. So we were actually
Mm,
recording for the
big
show and
time.
that. Yeah, so he's cool people. He's actually the third Shaq that I know. I know I know 2 other Shaquills other than him and myself. So
Yeah. It's not a common name, and I promise you, every time I hear somebody say Shaq, in my mind, I'm thinking, nickname. You know what I'm saying? His name is
hmm
probably not Shaquille. You know what I'm saying? So when I found out your name was actually Shaquille, and then I was seeing this footage here, I'm like, okay, this guy right here. So how's his name Shaquille, and he knows the only
Right,
Shaquille that everybody knows, that
right,
everybody know.
that
right.
How did
everybody
this, how
knows.
did,
Yeah.
how did this happen? Are y'all in the same area, or did he find out about you? Somebody, how did this come together?
He actually hit me up on Instagram at 2 o'clock in the morning one night, asking
Oh,
asking to
Wow.
join my car club, and I'm like, nah, this shit right here is fake. Somebody done
yeah,
hacked
it's
this
fake.
man page,
Yep.
and I was like, nah. And then he was like, hey, here's my number. I'm like, nah. And then
Nah.
I text the number. He never responded from it. But then the next morning, he actually called me, returned the call, and I'm like, wait a minute.
No. So hold on. So did you know the voice instantly, or you still was kind of
Oh,
like, let me see?
I knew the voice, but I was still in shock. I was still in shock. I'm like, nah, no way, no way. Like this man, like I'm named after this man. I watched this man play basketball. I watched him
Oh,
do
hold
movies
on.
and stuff.
So you're actually named after this Shaquille?
Yeah,
Wow.
so
Wow.
it's
Okay.
it's funny
Okay.
how things work out.
What did your mom like? Did your mom name you?
That's a good question. I need to ask which one it was.
Mm.
Yeah. So how did the family feel? Because I know you told them, and they named you after Shaquille. Like, what type of conversation was that?
It was it was it was just like wow. Everybody was just in shock. Like wait a minute, like this it can't be
No.
what it is. Like this isn't happening. Sometimes I think we're still in shock. And he'll call me or text me like once a week, and I still be like nah this you know so
Wow. I think let me quarterback this thing real quick, man. So you were named after Shaquille O'Neal.
hmm
Some random morning at 2 a.m., a message comes in from a hacked Shaquille O'Neal account in your
yeah
mind.
yeah
There are billions of people in this world. For him to find you, reach out to you, it is absolute destiny and fate for it to happen exactly the way it happened,
yeah
bro. Do you think you
yeah
know why it happened?
I say it's my wife. She's looking out. She's putting
Wow.
things in the right place. She sees what I'm trying to do. She likes what I'm trying to do. So she's just trying to help me get stuff moving in the right direction. So
Mm.
even though she's not here, she's still looking out. She's still protecting. So
Now that's amazing. That's what I was trying to just figure out how has this thing aligned, and what positive things have come out of it already. You already kind of mentioned a few already, man. He's a good
mhm.
guy, man. He reach out to you, every so often, whatever. He got you pointed in the right direction with the car stuff, man. So that's already something positive there. But I'm just sitting here believing that it's got to be something way bigger that's gonna happen for you, man. Like I
I'm
really
praying.
believe that for you.
I'm praying. I hope so. We just see what happens because the way that everything's fallen in place and how things have played out, it's like movie stuff. Like nah,
Nah.
that's not happening. So,
Nah,
but yeah,
if he would have reached out to certain people, they would have cussed him out on the inbox because they would have thought it was a spam account. You know what I'm saying? They would have laid into the spam account, and then the whole time it's a real account. Because I would
and
have been like, go ahead.
the crazy thing is I go to sleep at 9:30. When I lay the kids down at 9:30, I lay down because I'd be tired. So I go to sleep at 9:30. So I don't even know what I was doing up that late to even see the message, to be honest with you.
Yes, man. Certain things just meant to be, and you just can't. You don't
Yeah.
have explanation for it. Like that was just meant.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bro,
Yep.
I believe what you said, man. Like your lady, man, it's like everything. I mean, even the difficult, most tough things, man. We have to do believe that everything happens for a reason and it's orchestrated for a
Yep.
bigger goal. Because I believe with your foundation, man, and the information that you're putting out, man, you could literally save 100 million lives.
Mm-hmm.
And even though it was at the cost of your biggest love, saving 100 million lives, man, is, I mean, I take my hat off to you, man. And again, that's something that is absolutely major, because it's going to prevent some heartache that you went through.
Mm-hmm.
And I really believe that when we go through heartache, some things that we go through, other people couldn't have made it through it. Like, let's be honest,
Yeah.
man. Some stuff will collapse some people, man.
Yeah.
Clearly, this did not collapse you, man. It made you stronger. And
Yeah.
everything that I have heard about you and seen about you, bro, it's like, how is this man doing it day to day, man? So,
It
you
almost
know,
it almost
what's
did break me, especially that first night. Because the first night, because my baby was only 3 months when it happened,
oh,
and she was strictly breastfed.
oh
So
man,
mommy's in the hospital. She's hungry. She's in the hospital screaming, crying. She won't take a bottle. It was I don't know how I got through it. Honestly, for real, it was crazy.
yeah, yeah. And I say this a lot, man. It's like, whatever our stories are, right? We got different things of adversity that we've all gone through. The one thing that we all have in common is we're all still here.
Hmm.
So I always ask myself this question. It's like, well, why am I still here? What? Okay, I made it through all of that, right? That person didn't make it through it. That person didn't make it through it. That person mentally broke down and they in a facility. Do you ever ask yourself why you made it through?
I do, and I think it's just because the bigger calling that none of us ever knows what the bigger calling is, but I believe that everyone has a bigger calling or they have a job that they have to do before it's
Hmm.
their time to transition on to the afterlife.
Yeah.
So I think it's just this might be my bigger calling because with the situation, none of this probably would have happened. The push wouldn't have happened. I'd still be working at car dealerships or doing whatever. I wouldn't be doing the car stuff as heavy as I am. I wouldn't have my foundation. I wouldn't have invested in the things that I invested in, and so yeah.
Hey,
Man.
So
just the the shift gears a little bit, man, because just to mention, your car stuff and everything like that. Take us back to the very beginning. What got you into cars, man?
um, I got into cars when I was real young. My uncle had a Honda Prelude. I don't even know what year. This is probably what 1994. He had a Honda
Prelude.
Prelude. Yeah, Prelude. It was red and it sounded like a jet. Like it had the whistle. I don't know what he had done to that car, but it just sounded like a jet. And I fell in love with cars then. Then when we moved to New Orleans, my cousins had the lowriders, the Buick Regals and all that stuff on the switches, making you jump and all that good stuff. So that was that. And then I always loved cars since then. I would collect the little die-cast model cars, and I had a whole bunch of them. I would just collect them, and that was my thing. And then once I got old enough to buy a car, I wanted an Altima. I had saw not Altima, Maxima. It was a
Maximum.
2003 Maxima I had found. Had the wheels on it. That was the one with the skinny, long sunroof. It was black. It
Uh-huh.
had the chrome wheels on it, and I wanted it, but the credit wasn't right. So I ended up getting the '03 Mitsubishi Galant. I had loved that car. I had the 18s in the trunk. I threw some 18s. I had the 15s in the trunk. I threw some 18s on the wheels, chrome and black. And I was like, yeah, I'm the shit. I was feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up, and I was what 19, and I ended up wrecking it. And I had to borrow money from my mom to get to handle the deductible. So once that happened, that kind of put me in a bad spot till I started missing payments. And then the car started acting up after that. So I was like, you know what? They just let them take it. So I let them repo the car.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't gonna be able to afford it anyway, and it was stressful
Yeah.
dealing with them calling me and blowing me up every day. So I had the repo on there. Joined the military. Went and got me an Isuzu Axiom. I don't know if y'all ever seen it. It's one of the ugliest SUVs ever. But
I remember that. Nope, I remember the Axiom, and I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm gonna have to agree
yeah,
with you.
they ugly.
It won't the best draw.
Yeah,
It won't. Whoever designed the design team, they probably not
was
working right now.
was not the yeah. If y'all have the chance, go ahead and look up the. I think it was a 2004 Axiom. It was green too.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
had
you got the green. Double
It
whammy.
was great. But I had loved it because I was one of the only ones over there because I was stationed in Germany at the time. I was one of the only ones that had a car.
Oh,
So, I was loving it.
oh yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
I had
yeah.
my system in the trunk, I had my 10-inch Sony Explode speakers back there, hitting. And then,
Explode.
the Explode, yeah, the throwbacks. And then, I was like, it didn't matter what I had, I just had to have something because my wife and my son was coming over to live, So I had to make sure everything was ready for them. Had that for a year. I got rid of that because I found out that the over there, the finance company I went through, they weren't reporting
Yeah.
to my credit bureau. So I called them, I'm like, are you guys not reporting this to the credit? It's like, no, we only report negative stuff to the credit bureau. I'm like, what?
Well,
I'm like, so I'm
that's
paying y'all all this
most
money.
ridiculous.
Yeah, the most ridiculous. My interest rate was 17%, and I'm paying it on time, thinking I'm building my credit, and I'm not. So I'm like, you know what? I'm getting the hell up out this car. So I traded that in, or I sold it, and then I went and got a 2013 Ford Fusion. That was when they first changed the body up to have like that Mustang looking front. So I was the first person in Germany with that car. I had got it shipped over from the US to Germany. It had 6 miles on it when I got it. So I rocked that for a little bit. And then we moved to another station in Germany. I got a Charger. I saw the Charger. I always wanted a Charger. So I'm like, I'm trading this in. I got the Charger. And then, it's been Mopar ever since. So.
Mopar ever since, man. Look, you mentioned that Prelude. You said your uncle had the Prelude?
Yeah, my uncle. Yep.
Yeah, let me show you in case y'all know the Prelude. Look, I had a little run in with a Prelude yesterday.
Yeah.
I had a run in with a Prelude
yesterday.
Footage.
Yeah, man. I was minding my business, man, driving my family car with the 2 baby seats in the back, little small family car, man. So let me show you the little run in I had yesterday with that ain't it. Here you go. He pulled up on me. I said, if he get on my bumper, I'm gonna leave him. That's what we did.
You left him.
I said, if he get to my bumper, let me get a little closer. One more time, we'll play it again. He long gone. Here you go. I said, if he come up again, that was like his 3rd time coming up on me. He got to my bumper. I said, gone. I said, we out of here.
Out of there. Man,
Out of there.
Why you do him like that though?
Huh?
Why you have to do him like that?
I don't know if you ever played baseball before, but 3 strikes you out. He came up twice. I'm just riding, 2 baby seats in the back. I'm just riding. And I could tell, when somebody messing with you, they keep pulling up beside you. I said, okay, I gave him 2 times. If he do it a 3rd time, and the highway opened up like the Red Sea,
and you was out of there.
I said, we out of here. And it's a stretch of highway to where you got the concrete wall. Pretty much ain't no police can't you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna be up in there. So I said, I don't need to give them nothing but a little bit of 3 seconds of So we gave it to him. So when you said Prelude, bro, I was like, that brought back short-term memory yesterday, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
You get a lot of that e-vapors, man. It seemed like people like to test Teslas.
They definitely like to test them because they know they got that fast acceleration, so they gonna test you.
Yeah,
I don't mess with them though. I leave them alone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I see the styling of your cars, man. Are you more of a show guy or a go guy or a little bit of both?
I'm more show, but the Charger it'll give you some go because I did put the Vortex supercharger on there and it got the cams and the exhaust and all that stuff on there. So yeah, but a lot of
you glossed over that like that ain't like you just put a little muffler on there or something. You said that like I just put a little muffler on there, little tailpipe. That's all I needed.
A little tailpipe, you know what I'm saying? Nothing
tailpipe joke.
Have you put it on track yet?
I haven't had the opportunity. I'm still, when you do, because I recently put the supercharger. I think it was like last September. So I'm still doing the fine tuning and all that stuff. And, just COVID and the tracks and stuff wasn't open. So I haven't had the opportunity yet.
Yeah, I see a comment in the chat, something that I just realized that we could do because the Tesla comes with built-in cameras, left side, right side, rear. And El Boogie said you can do roller videos with the Tesla.
Yeah.
I
like that.
I like that. We just gotta, and he's a camera guy, man. So he's always thinking camera, tech, all that stuff. Man. I never even thought about that. I was more thinking about putting people on candid camera that mess with me. You know what I'm saying? So we won't see your license tag, but we'll see your front bumper. So if you're from a state with a front license tag, then we'll see your license tag, but you're going to see mine. Right now, I got a paper tag on there. But tell us about this car right here, man. Where did the design concept come from this car?
That right there is my baby. That design concept, the present design concept is a combination of my last two. That car is dedicated to my wife. I'll give y'all a little short synopsis of a few of the things on it. The marble wrap represents her tombstone. So I was like, okay, let's go ahead and do that. So I threw the marble wrap on there to represent her tombstone. The Lambo doors represents her angel wings, and then the car's reflective, so it has like a glow when the light hits it, daytime, nighttime, whatever, and that represents like the little angel halo that you see like in the movies when the angels be glowing and stuff. So the car glows like that. I have a portrait of my wife, which the guy who did it did a damn good job because it looks just like the picture. But that's a portrait of my wife that's under the hood. Because she's watching over my heart. She still is. She's making sure I'm good. So her picture is there over the hood of the engine. They put under the hood watching over the engine because, you know, she's watching over the heart of the car, the engine and everything. So how she's watching over my heart, she's watching over the heart of the car. So, and then there's like little things in that car that represents her. When I go to big shows, I bust out the clouds, like the car's floating on clouds, you know, because that's like my angel right there. So
if I had to bet money, have you ever won a car show?
Is that a question?
Yeah. Have you ever won a car show with that car?
I win every car show I go to.
Oh my goodness! And you know my partner name right here, Car Show Real now, so he's salty right now. He ain't gonna tell you that he mad. He really mad right now though. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. His name Car Show, and you just said you won every car show, and he claimed he won every car show. So somebody lying.
Hey, look, man. Salute to this guy. We do have a lot in common. I'm definitely not salty at all. You know, as you heard my story, you know, I was throwing car shows in the DMV area.
Yep.
And also, you know, used to attend car shows heavily. But man, look, I ain't salty at all, man. I want to see you win. Salute, kid.
You know I'm talking crazy, man. I can't
got all
have a regular conversation.
Yeah, I got all the trophies in the man cave, so you know.
Yeah.
I haven't been to too many this year, but you know, everyone that I usually go to, I bring home something. I think the first car show that I went to, it was just the car was just B5 blue. And that was kind of my motivation to start modding and stuff. Car was B5 blue. I'm like, yeah, the car's clean. I got the 22s on there. I got the rims black with the outline matching the car and all. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna bring home something. I didn't bring home nothing. So I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah, that's the feel.
Yeah, just like you. I'm like, oh hell no. So okay, so what I gotta do? And that's when I wrapped it in the psychedelic. I was like the first Mopar to have that wrap on, and then it just blew up after that. And then social media blew up. Like I wasn't expecting to be where I am today on social media. I just did it just to do it because I saw people doing car pages and stuff. So I'm like, go ahead and try it, you know, see how it goes. And it just blew up.
Yeah. See, I would be mad. I'm gonna have to get my attitude right because I would be mad if I ain't win no car show. And I got an '83 Monte Carlo that's about to hit the streets in July. So
for sure.
Hey, so Swaggpack, send me the next car show you're gonna be in. Send me the location of the next car show you're gonna be in.
We're gonna be. Well, the car's not gonna be there, but we're gonna be in Savannah next weekend.
No. Send me when the car gonna be in.
When the car gonna be there, I got you.
Yeah, because I might bring something down. I'm trying to break a streak.
You gotta win a trophy. Have you won any? Have you won any trophies with any of your cars, or have you even into car shows?
Me?
Yeah.
Don't worry about the past. We talking about the future. Don't worry about hey, you asking the wrong question. Hold on, let me bring somebody in here. Look, before I get mad, let me bring somebody in here real quick, man. And I got a question to ask her too, man. This is one of the members. This is an announcement.
Special announcement.
This is a special announcement, man.
Special
announcement, man. You know, we adding to the Cartalk TV family, man, and yeah, so let's go ahead and bring on our newest team member of the Cartalk TV family, man. We growing, y'all. Rain. Hey!
What up?
What's up, y'all? Headband gang today. I see you, Swag.
What's going on, Sierra? Y'all good?
We're good.
Where y'all at today? Y'all in Ohio?
Whoo, if you only knew where I'm at right now. We had Gap Fest this weekend, but a lot of tire issues. And I am actually right now getting the Trackhawk tire fixed so I can hop back on the road. And someone already took the red eye back, but had to drive back on drag radio. So a lot of car tire issues, but we're good.
Ooh.
We're blessed.
That's good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. So Rain, so we just made a public announcement, man. You know that you're a part of Cartalk TV family. Smooth is a part of Cartalk TV family, man. And we're gonna be doing some great things, man. So why not bring you out with the family, with one of your friends, Swaggpack Shaq? I didn't even know you guys knew each other.
That's a big brother right there. He like since Atlanta, like he's shown nothing but love. He's been nothing but opening for us, our family, and like I said, I love genuine people. So he was someone that we automatically vibed with and been nothing but love.
Hey, he said something that Swaggpack said something that I'm just curious about. And don't take it the wrong way, Swaggpack Shaq. All right, don't take it the wrong way. Now, so I got an '83 Monte Carlo coming out, and Swaggpack Shaq. Now, in court, you got to use words like this. Allegedly, Swaggpack Shaq has won a lot of car show trophies. I didn't say you was lying, sir. I just said allegedly. That's what you got to say in court. This is Cartalk TV court. Allegedly, he has won a lot of trophies. So what that was telling me was he's telling me that I can't win versus his car. That's what I felt like he was talking directly to me. I felt like he didn't the camera, the way the camera is tilted, I said he's talking to me. He wasn't talking to Car Show Real. Because Car Show Real is a car show guy and like they in the same world. Like I'm an outsider. So I felt like he was talking directly to me. So I took it personal. I got offended. So I asked him, well, hey man, where the next car show gonna be at? Then he say, well, it's gonna be such and such, but my car not gonna be there. I said, no. I want to know when your car gonna be there because I'm gonna bring my car and we're gonna see who get the trophy. Now I know you got a beautiful car too now, and that new Trackhawk. I mean, you got some beautiful stuff over there. So I wouldn't mind hosting or being a part of a car show that Rain Love is in, Swaggpack Shaq is in. And your main man, E-Vapor's 83 Monte Carlo is in.
Period. So let me speak on that one.
Can you verify that he's won at least one trophy?
I can verify. I definitely can verify that.
Okay.
We ain't been in the same show together. The show that I actually was in with him was his show, so we weren't in it together. Cause that
you weren't gonna win in his show. Let me go ahead and tell you what he's gonna say. I'm not gonna go into his show.
He was gonna get him the trophy. Oh, I won at his show.
I'm not. So no, don't give me no dates on your show, sir. No, we're not gonna do that. I wasn't born yesterday. Now I was born at night, but not last night. I'm not gonna enter your show.
I don't enter my cars in my shows either.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Don't. Not fair for the host to enter their own show.
But I don't want to enter my car in this show because guess what he gonna do? Guess who ain't gonna win that one?
Like, hey, don't give that car right there. Don't give it a trophy.
That's fair enough.
The best car in here. Don't give him one.
He do that because it is a lot when you enter your own car show, and even like he got Atlanta execs down there. So a lot of them, they got some dope. I mean, you got to have a dope car to be a part of that. To be a part of they club. So some people like your crew shouldn't be in there. Your crew, But at the end of the day, why can't they be in there? They got dope cars. There's no favoritism. I mean, but they got some hard cars. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But they was favoritism with that, and even though they said y'all can't compete when it's a car show, and even when you have outside judges, you can't compete with that. At the end of the day, we gonna be at a car show together. We gonna see what's what. You got 3 years in your car. I got 7 months in, only a wrap. We getting there, some new shoes. But we gonna do that.
Man, I'm still waiting for the day.
Yeah. Y'all done got my blood pressure up, man. I'm gonna have to get my blood pressure monitor out and check it, man. I thought I was gonna come and have a regular conversation, man. The Swaggpack done got me to step my game up, man. Cause
I mean, if you need me to take you to the trophy room and help bring you down a little bit, I can, So
the man cave where all the trophies are at on display.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't know if I want to see the trophy room. I might really get mad. I might log out.
Hey, Rain mentioned the executives car club that you got, man, that you run. Tell us a little bit about the club. Like, how long have you been in the club? You're actually the CEO, right? How did you start
CEO.
Tell us a little bit about the club, man.
Atlanta Street Execs. I started the club back when Corona started, and I initially started it because I have real close friends who are business owners that are in the car community, and I started it. I was like, let me go ahead and put it together, like all my close people, because we all got dope cars. Let's put together a club so that way we can support these business owners to make sure that they don't go under, because car people gonna mod regardless. So I'm like, if I start a club and we support them and we recommend only go to these shops, then that'll help keep them afloat. So that's what I started, and then we just grew from there. People they hate when we pull up to shows because we always take all the trophies and they get mad. To get in, you have to be heavily modded already, and we can't be street execs if our cars ain't on that level. So people hit us up all the time, and we turn away. I've turned away Lambos and all that stuff before. So
that's
because it's like, because we are heavy on the family vibe. All our kids play together. We do family events, bowling, dinners, all that stuff. And like, if the family vibe isn't there, we don't want you. We don't care what you drive.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to get Miss Sierra, to stay put and get down with the get down, but she's difficult. I'm not gonna say.
No, not Rain Love. I've never felt like she's been anything but kind and sweet and understanding. Is that accurate, Rain? What's he talking about? What's Shaq talking about?
So I'm all of that actually, but we travel a lot. We thought about getting a couple different until we buy a house again next year. We thought about getting a couple different apartments, one of those being in Atlanta. And when Swag heard that, he was like, gotta put my recruiter hat on. So they family already. Like I said, him, Badgett, all of them are nothing but family ever since we came out there. And even before the problems, they've been nothing but supportive, and like I said, you could tell genuine people, and that's when it's genuine. It's like it's kind of hard not to be.
I think her Bluetooth is picking up a little bit, man. But now, genuine wins every time, man. And I'm over here talking crazy, man. But what I see about you, what I've always seen about you, bro, it's been nothing but like great vibes, bro. Like the people that I know that know you, it's like, man, just great vibes all the way around, man. Like real talk, man. You just a solid individual, man. And I just appreciate you taking time on a Sunday, man. Away from your family to rock with us, man. To rock with your sister Rain. You know what I'm saying? Here on Cartalk TV, man. So thank you for joining the show again today. And real quick, let's make sure we shout out some people in the chat, Car Show.
Let's shout them out.
Yeah, let's see who's up in here, man. Who we got? L Boogie up in here, Fat Cat, the Real New York is in here, kicking it with Alvin, Kingdom Golf, High Voltage and Performance Racing Team is up in here. Them my folk right there. Okay. Alex G up in Alpina Alex up in here. Let me scroll back a little bit more. Who we got? 66 Mustang Kid. Okay.
That's Carson. He just graduated. We just did a graduation pull up on him yesterday. It was dope.
Oh, the crew came by the house?
Yeah, we pulled up to his house. We had we was like 10 deep. They had a little graduation party. It was a surprise. He didn't know we were coming. We gave him gifts and stuff. It's just because Carson is Rain, I think you've met Carson before. He's the one kid that's always at all the car shows. He's just a good kid, and we all got like a soft spot in our heart for Carson. So,
man, that's dope, man. Yeah, so we got Free Smoke in here. I said Fat Cat. Free Smoke is in here.
Free Smoke.
Yeah. Jen and Rails, my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Robert Smith, the OG, and Miss Lady, man. I'm just scrolling back, kicking it with Alvin. Man, we appreciate all you guys, man, coming through to the show, man. Because again, y'all could be doing anything on a Sunday, man. Let me see. Is Rain? Let me make sure Rain thing is straight. Let's see if we can get her in here. Rain, can you hear us? Oh man, We can't hear you. They try to disconnect and come back in real quick. But yeah. I know, man. When we on the road like that, sometimes your Bluetooth pick
Yeah,
up and it you know how the cars do, man. The
yeah.
Bluetooth take over and all that stuff, man. But we definitely appreciate you being here on a Sunday, man. Hey, Car Show, man. I think it's time for you to. Hey, I think it's time for you to drop them questions, Car Show, man. You know how you do, man. You got that. You got the
Oh,
police questions. Now we're about to ask you all the
oh,
police questions right now.
oh. Let's get it. Hold on. Let me get my military seating stance
Yeah.
together.
Look,
Court,
get ready.
court martial.
All
Court
right.
martial.
We ready?
What I call this is the random 5. I'm gonna ask you 5 random questions, and you just give me
All
the
right.
best answer that comes to your mind. All right.
All right.
Number 1, what's your dream car?
Koenigsegg Regera.
Ooh, hypercar.
Whoa,
Mhm.
not playing games with y'all.
2, what's your favorite restaurant?
I have to say TGI Fridays.
Oh,
Number 3, favorite destination place to visit.
Favorite destination place to visit? I would have to say, I'm gonna say back home, St. Thomas.
I love it.
All right, number 4, what keeps Shaq going every day?
My beautiful 3 children keep me going every day.
Facts.
That, as all of us, family men and women, we love that answer. I'm sure. Last question, final question, number 5. How does Shaq wants his legacy to be remembered?
I just want people to remember me as the dope car enthusiast who killed the games, stayed positive, spread the word about meningitis, and tried to help people as much as he could.
Love it. That's my 5 questions, man.
Yeah,
I love it.
Nah, that's good stuff, man. Like, bro, like just from the cars, from the adversity, man, things that you've gone through in life, man. You raising your beautiful kids, man. That destiny meeting with Shaquille O'Neal, man. You like a multifaceted diamond, man. No matter which angle, it's so many different pieces of your life, man, that's shining, bro. Do you ever feel any form or fashion that you need to be a role model for other people?
I do. I think everybody should be a role model in their own way, especially if you're doing positive things. I feel like
Yeah,
with social media today, so many people feed off of negative stuff. That's why the negative stuff always gets more hits, more views, more likes than the positive stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
yeah,
So I feel like everybody should be a role model, but in a positive way.
yeah. No, that's dope, man. And that's one thing I love about you, bro. Like you balancing everything, and it's actually another thing that I love about Rain and Smooth, man. Like, man, when you are parents and you're putting food on the table, balancing the family time with the work time. I got nothing but respect for y'all, man. And you know, y'all are younger than me, man. So I always want to make sure that we give y'all flowers now. So Rain, like, salute to you as a mother and a wife, man. Forget all the cars, forget that. Salute to you as a wife and as a mother. And I myself and Carshow, you know, we extend anything that we can do personally and professionally to make sure that you guys' families and businesses are intact. Hit us up.
Without a doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, hey man, I got a couple years on me, man. So I mean, you know, if I can give you a little bit of marital advice, man, or a little bit of relationship advice, or a little bit of parenting advice, you know, you hold the bottle with your left hand and hold the baby with your right hand. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Holla
No
at me.
more babies.
You know what I'm saying?
No more
Just let
babies.
me. No more. Okay, no more babies. All right. Well, look, I know how to play with my 7-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So I got all kind of tips and tricks, man, for a 7-year-old and down. You ever need any information on 7-year-old and down? Shaq, Rain, call your boy, and I can give you a tip or a trick. Car show, come on, bro. You the same thing, man. You got a what? A 9-year-old?
Got an 8-year-old about to turn 9.
8?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got a mine's about to turn 10, about to turn 8,
Oh, you
and
the
like,
OG then?
Oh, he the OG
yeah,
on it.
Oh, hold
yeah.
on.
He got to
So
teach us some stuff.
you should have extended the offer to me then. I'm trying to help you out, and you got more experience than I do.
Yeah, mine's ain't, you know.
God knows, man. But
Hey,
yeah,
hey, Shaq, man. Now that we're talking about kids, one last thing I wanted to ask you before we jump off. What advice do you have for the young youth out here? Like any words, any wisdom, any type of advice. It can be about anything, man.
Yeah. I always say don't do it for the clout. Just do it because it's what you love. Do it because it makes sense, and just do it to spread positivity. Don't be out here doing the negative just to get attention on social media, because at the end of the day, that social media stuff is only for a short period of time. So
yeah, that social media fame will fade so fast, man. Like real talk, man. Yeah, I'd rather be famous in real life with my kids than famous on the ground.
yeah.
What if they shut down Instagram tomorrow? Y'all remember Vine? Y'all remember Vine?
Yep.
Right? Okay, so it was a dope app.
You don't remember Vine?
Come on, Vine
I never did social media.
Oh,
I
okay,
tell you
okay.
this all the time. I never did social media. I don't know what that is.
Okay, Vine was the OG. Forget an Instagram, forget a TikTok, forget Snapchat. Vine was that thing before all of this. And then
Like
somebody.
MySpace?
Okay, well, yeah, MySpace was dominant at one time. But
Vine was
the
like
Vine
the TikTok of back then.
Vine was the first. There you go, the first TikTok. That's a good way to put it. Vine was the first TikTok, and they just said we shutting Vine down. They didn't sell Vine. They didn't liquidate Vine and turn it over to somebody else. They just
Nope.
shut Vine down one day. I got my own reasons why I think they did that. You know what I'm saying? I felt like the biggest stars on Vine were culturally advanced, if you know what I mean. Y'all read between the lines, man. And they shut the whole thing down, man. But since Rain, you new to social media, right? And Rain, you new to Cartalk TV, man. So look, you on the stage now as one of the Cartalk TV members, man. So I need you to put my man Swaggpack on the hot seat, man, and shoot him a MX missile question right quick, man. Go and knock all his trophies off the shelf right quick, man. Knock them off. Knock off. Oh, I'm sorry, that's
So
me.
y'all already know I'm good at popping my shit, but when it come to him, I got a lot of respect because I got a lot to catch up to get to where he's at. Because out of everyone's build, his I admire the most, his I respect the most, because what his build is. It's about his wife. He's basically carrying on her legacy through his car and through his passion. And like I told him before, that's one of the most noblest things, or like it's. To me, like it's nothing realer than that. When you got, your car speak for who you are, speak for something that you really have a passion for or care about. You got the Superman, the Batmans, no pun intended, no disrespect. But when it's deeper and it has a real meaning behind it, it really makes it all the more. That's he ain't got no choice but to win. I mean that car is everything. So I got a lot to catch up to get to him. So I ain't gonna pop my shit at the car show level yet. Now, if he want to see me on the track, or street race, because I know y'all know his scatpack is supercharged. So if he want to see me wherever with the racing, I'm pop my shit with him with that. But car show, I got a lot to do to catch up to him. But just as far as what you got going with meningitis, where do you see the Panama, right?
Pama
Foundation.
Yeah.
Where do you see it? What are your intentions or plans as far as the awareness part?
I just want it to blow up. I want us to be able to touch more people, reach more people. If it has to be through social media or taking the pork and torque nationwide or whatever we got to do to spread the word. That's my main goal. I'm trying to educate so that way we can help save people.
For sure.
No, that's real talk, man. And bro, again, from the car to your family management, man, I'm impressed, bro. Like real talk, man. I'm just impressed as a human being. You know what I'm saying? Like I get impressed by cars all the time, right? Because I see cars in traffic and stuff like that, man. But man, it's not often that you get to get overly impressed by a human being, bro, and the things that you've overcome, the adversity, bro. I said, could you make it through that? I'm like, I don't know if I can make it through that. And I'm a strong, I'm a strong person. And I'm like, bro, could you make it through that? I don't know.
It's definitely
Oh,
hard. Definitely hard, and I don't wish it on nobody.
yeah.
Nobody. So
Yeah. So salute to you, man. Like you got a huge support system from myself, Car Sherelle, Cartalk TV, and Rain is part of Cartalk TV also. But she was already rocking with you before that. We didn't even know that, man. We didn't find that in her credit.
yeah,
When we did her credit check, we didn't see that she knew you already, man. We do credit checks before
I
you
was
join the Cartalk TV staff.
I was telling them how the kids play together and all that stuff, and they all get along, and it's we be chilling.
They are definitely a family. Like I said, I mean, they got a whole lot of support, but like it's not just support from, and it's a lot of carb, but it's like more. I don't know how to say it, but it's like I feel like I love the support that you get in general because me and Tonio, when we first seen your build, we were like, how we asked ourselves questions about it. Not to be any hot. We asked ourselves questions. We talked to each other about it, and it was kind of like deep, but salute Father's Day is coming up, and you are a
Yeah,
wonderful father,
Yeah,
all of you guys, but especially like
thank
you
you,
doing
thank you.
this on your own and doing it. And like I said, I love baby girl, I love your boys, and it's nothing but love from y'all. We will be in Atlanta Father's Day weekend, so we will definitely be
Okay,
down there to see that's June 19th. Yeah, that weekend we would definitely be
yeah,
down there, so definitely want to link up with y'all anyway, and have some fun and some family stuff.
man, that's dope. But look, man, tell everybody where they can find you on, social media or any events that you want to mention, man.
um,
Take the time to do that, bro.
yeah. Swaggpack Shaq, SWAGGPACK _Shaq, SHAQ. It's the same on YouTube. It's the same on TikTok, Instagram. You could Google me. I pop up too.
Oh,
You know how many people wish they could say that? Like just
Yeah,
Google me, you pop up. I'm still trying to elevate, but yeah, y'all just check me out on all those platforms. Make sure y'all check out my new video I dropped today because it's kind of like I'm shifting gears on how I'm going to be doing stuff with my YouTube. So that's the video I dropped today is kind of like a start on how I'm going to be doing things. I'm going to implement my kids and stuff more into it and shift gears to cars and family. So
that's dope. Love that.
hey, he stole my line, man. I be saying Google me. So now he want to dominate the car shows. He said I can't win a car show. The only tagline I got is Google me. He stole that. I got hey man, I got to come see you, bro. Back where I live at, when somebody say come see you, it ain't never good when somebody say I'm gonna come see you.
No, that you back in the day would come see me because now it's pull up.
Oh, pull
yeah,
up.
pull up.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
Okay, all right. Well, look,
pull up.
I'm about to pull up. I'm about to pull up on you, son. I'm about to pull up on you.
Cool. You
Look,
pull
let
up.
me
We
show
gonna
you
have something to
something.
eat. What you got?
Look, this ain't no accident, brother. This right here.
Oh,
Oh, the
he
king,
got the crown. He got the crown. Okay.
Oh, man,
the
come on,
king,
man.
Okay.
Come
king
on,
gold,
man.
king vapes.
He about to make me go to he about to make me go to the man cave.
Hold on a second. You ain't gotta do all that, brother. You ain't gotta do all that. Hold on for a second. You ain't even gotta do all that. We want to leave on a good note. We want, hey, part of me want him to go too. I tell you what, Swag Pat, we gonna have a part two, man, because we really just scratched the surface, man.
Okay.
Like, if this was a iceberg, we literally just captured just a tip of the iceberg, man.
Oh
As
yeah,
we
just a
started,
tip because it's
yeah,
just so
it's just
much.
so much more that I would love to go in depth about, man, and hear a whole lot more, man. So, but because of time, man, we're gonna
Yeah.
again thank you for joining the show on behalf of myself, E Vapors, Carshall Rail, Rain Love, and the Car Talk TV family, man. We wish you a great evening, everybody. Y'all have a good night. We salute y'all. Boom. We out.